Okay, so it's finally time. I'm gonna need to start grinding with a deck that isn't Jelly Girl. I want to just try and go a little fast and really see if I can make a dent on the ladder. We'll see how it goes. So far, I'm thinking I want to play mono white. So I bought 15 packs of Ixalan, 15 packs of Dominaria, and 15 packs of Guilds of Ravnica, and should have enough wild cards to fill in the blanks. So let's go ahead and open these, see if we can get mono white, maybe mono blue backup, and just start grinding. Um, I'll be going back to Gruul at some point. It's just I want to play some stock deck and just really see if I can make a run at the ladder. And Jelly Girl isn't suited for best of one, and I want to go fast. So let's see what we get. Useless. Okay, we're just gonna open 10. And none of these rares help us. But we got a couple rare wild cards, so all the same, that helps. Okay. Black-White Vampires actually be a kind of fun deck to build too. But for now, I gotta be the bad guy. I gotta care less about fun. Sometimes you gotta spike. And that'll be fun too. Star of Extinction, cool. Alright. Dominaria. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. So I'm undecided if I want to play a Johnny in my main board for mono white. We'll see. Gonna be building the list after this. Hey, it's Fairy. Rada, my girl. Cool. Okay. Well, 3 more packs. I wouldn't mind like Benelish Marshall, Dijins. Come on, just give me like one Will Smith or a Benelish Marshall. Boom. Nope. Alright. Last chance. Alright. Whatever. We got some wild cards. So let's open 10 packs of Guilds of Ravnica. Tristani's a good one. Nice. We got a Venedrated Loxodon. Gonna be playing 4 of those for sure. I'll take a rare wild card. Clarion will be sweet. I'm going to build the Gates deck at some point as well. Beast Whisper. Alright. Last pack. We've done good on wild cards, so we'll be able to build mono white, I'm pretty sure. So let's go to it. I've got it sort of started down here, and I still want to snowflake it up a little bit and get a little cute in the deck building. So let's see what we can build. Sunhome Stewart probably not good enough. Actually, I want to try a Johnny's Pridemate in the build I'm working on here. So let's go with 4 of those. Healer's Hawk will want 4. Penetrated Loxodon, nice. Unsure if I want to play Histories. I don't think I'll use a wild card on Histories. I've seen some mono white lists not even play it, so. Okay. Yeah, 4, 4, 4. We're at 61 cards. I believe mono white only plays like 19 or 20 lands. Let's play 20. Okay. So I'll play 4 Leonin Vanguards. Go Rustwing Falcon. I won't play the Angel of Grace. I just threw some cards in here. Where's Conclave Tribunal? Do I not have that in here yet? Guess not. Not collected. Alright, so we'll need 4 of those. And we need to cut some of my cute cards. Probably don't need this Gird for battle. Demotion is probably too cute as well. Just cut the Demotion. 4. I don't mind the 1 Rustwing Falcon, I don't think. I don't mind 1 Unbreakable formation either. I kind of like the Ajani's, so I will play a couple of Ajani's. Don't need to use any Mythic wildcards either, which is nice. And I think I have enough rare wildcards. I've got 10 rare wildcards, so 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I end up with exactly enough? That's kind of cute. Okay, yeah. Do need 1 more cut though. Maybe it's just the Rustwing Falcon. Sure. Okay, let's try this, I think. Johnny's Primate might just be worse than Adanto Vanguard, but we'll see. I'm just wanting to kind of try some other cards out. If I'm going to be playing one of the top decks, I like to try some cute things just to feel like I'm rebelling against the system a bit, I guess. I don't know. I'm a snowflake. Deal with it. And yeah, let's try this. So mono white, craft it. So I'm out of rare wildcards, but we have a deck. And I still have 4 mythic wildcards, which is pretty nice. And a ton of common and uncommon, so I'll be able to build basically mono blue. I just need 4 rare wildcards for the Dijins. I'll be able to build gates for the most part. Yeah, okay, so I'm happy with this. Let's try out mono white. Jump into some best of 1 mythic. And okay, this will be my first time playing not Jelly Girl in quite a while. In Mythic ranked. I guess I did do like the singleton event, but whatever. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Sound looks good. Well, I guess I lead on Healer's Hawk, then I can go turn to Pridemates. I could also lead on Leonin Vanguard, and just follow up with these. Wars off Guild Gates. Let's lead Healer's Hawk, then Pridemate, then I can Dauntless Bodyguard on a Johnny's Pridemate. I think I like that more. Okay. See if our opponent has a removal spell. Moment of Craving, sure. Surprised they didn't want to do that on the Pridemate. They must have another removal spell. Or not. So we'll go ahead and cast Dauntless. I should have played Vanguard first, actually. That was a bit of a mistake. Alright. And I'm just going to play 2 Leonin Vanguards. Opponent's probably... Oh, they just have Moment of Craving. Okay. You got me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll just play the Sky Marcher Aspirants, I guess. Holy shit. Yeah, our opponent is playing a deck geared for best of 1, that's for sure. Holy shit. Alright, I'll still just play the Menalish Marshal, I guess. Opponent has 5 cards in hand and they're missing land drops. That's less than ideal for us. Dawn of Hope, sure. Smash. Leonin. I don't think I can afford to just kill that, so just pass the turn. Bellhaunt, okay. Well, let's play Leonin Vanguards. Whoa, why would it choose to tap my creatures without summoning sickness? Oh my god, auto tapper. How do you choose what you're tapping? I don't understand. No. Auto tapper, what the fuck is this? What? I'm pretty sure you can convoke a creature with summoning sickness. I have no idea how to pay the mana cost. Oh, it highlighted those two creatures, but it didn't mean that it was going to tap them? That's pretty dumb. Whatever. I got goozled. I haven't played with Convoke yet on Arena. Tricked me. It tricked me. Alright, gain a couple life. So we're needing to draw something like a Johnny if we want to have a hope in hell at winning this game. Yeah, no surprises there. We'll play the land. We can't afford it to get Bell Haunted. It would turn off a Johnny as a draw. But yeah, I mean, we're playing against a deck basically designed to beat what we're doing, and mono red, which I guess should be expected. Stepping into best of one, we're either going to be like, it definitely seems like a pretty skewed meta. Yeah, they get to draw a card. And yeah, we need a Johnny. I can just concede here, right? Let's make him do one more thing, but I don't think there's any reason in playing this out. Yeah, we can just concede. Mono white can't win from a position like this. Oh. And I forgot to update the deck list, so I'll go do that real quick. Get some gold. Mono white. Export. Jump into another one. And I'll just get the deck list up, one sec. Okay. Yeah, keeping this. Oh, that's a small deck list compared to what I normally run. Okay. Sure, looks good. We will lead on. I guess I'd rather trade off a Leonin Vanguard, so we'll lead on that. Oh, sorry, I probably should have led on Sky Marchers. I could turn 2 Pridemate, and then turn 3 play a couple Vanguards. Yeah, against, I'm just going to be playing a Pridemate here, so, well, the fact I drew another Pridemate, maybe that does that, but that's like retrospective, and I think I probably played the wrong creature with the information I had. Ooh, Jund. Okay, well, are they going to kill the Pridemates? No. That's pretty good news. I guess I could just get down another Pridemate, maybe that's better. Yeah, let's do that. Get some counters. And, no, I don't need to offer that trade. And I'll update our record too, sorry. Alright. Smatty, sure. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, let's just go with Vanguard Legion's Landing, I guess. And I'll swing so that I get to flip it. That seems fine. Oh yeah. This is sweet. And I'll play the Healer Sock. I don't think oh, they could have Ritual of Soot, but I doubt they're playing it with Fireblade Artist, so yeah, I'm just gonna play out the Healer Sock. Well, actually, Sky Marchers is more damage, isn't it? Yeah, sure. I'll play the Sky Marchers. Paying the life. Okay, just a Phoenix. Good game. I don't even need to play this, but they were dead on board anyway, so if they're playing cards, I'm gonna play cards. Okay. Alright. 1-1. The Johnny's Pride Mates might not be correct, but they're pretty sweet. So, 1-1. Opponent on the play. So these are the hands I'm unsure of. I mean, I am a 20 land deck as opposed to 19. 2 1-drops. I'm gonna try it, but I could easily see this being a maul. Yeah. See, it was obviously a keep. Obviously. Is it? Okay. Let's just use our mana. So is it Drake's? So fine draw. Lead on Dauntless. Resolves, that's a good sign. Alright, we got a pretty good start here. Vanguard was a very good draw. I'm not sure how Is It Drake deals with a Johnny's Pride Mate, honestly. If their plan is just to play a Crackling Drake here, they're in a lot of trouble. Okay. Well, if they find Shock for Vanguard, they can stem the bleeding a bit. But we're going to top deck a land anyway, so. Alright. Discards an island. Lava Coil. Well, that was the wrong card to target. Another Pride Mate. That's fine. Not as good as a land, but I'll take it. Smash. Alright, opponent. So shocks don't really do it at this point. They'll need like Lava Coil plus shock. Discards a negate, okay. They're just gonna play a Drake. Ah, that is a Drake. They can't activate it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 1 off. I guess I'm just smashing in. Okay, they concede. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with mono white. This is nice and fast, and this is what I need to kind of close the gap I mean, we could just keep playing against decks like that black-white deck that are kind of designed to beat what we're doing. But such is the coin flip of doing a match of Magic. On the play, I'll keep this. Not the most aggressive, but it's got a couple good cards, and we have the lands to cast them, so. Healer's Hawk. Okay. Well, see if they're gonna trade off. Yeah, sure. Ooh. Alright, let's get the Slam of Benelish Marshal. Pretty good run out for us. Maybe I wasn't meant to offer the trade, but I'm not too unhappy with that. Okay. You have an angel. Yeah, let's just swing with everybody, I guess. Oop. Yep, block makes sense. Block makes sense. Oh. No, they're just gonna let it through, hey? Okay. Well, I guess I just a Johnny.
I am proud to fight
Counter
by
there.
your side.
And let's go for... Okay, they can see. Alright, 3-1. Keeping up the heat. Okay, this is a good hint. Keeping. Opponent took them all. Simic Guild Gates. Alright, well. Sky Marchers. So is it just straight up gates? Straight up gates. Okay. Well, works for me. I'm just gonna Dauntless. Sand is looking fine against gates. I can just locks it on next turn. Although that could be kind of walking into a Gates Ablaze. They may even Gates Ablaze now, I don't know. I mean, it would be fine. I'll get to keep one Sky Marchers. Just a Guild Summit. Okay, so do I want to Conclave Tribunal that? I can... Alright, so I can play Legion's Landing, I get a token. Swing, flip Legion's Landing, Conclave the Guild Summit. If they're playing that, it feels like they need the cards. Alright, let's do it. I need to use my mana anyway, so I can Ajani next turn. So yeah, Legion's Landing. Smash in with the team. And let's Tribunal. Get rid of the Guild Summit. They would have rammed if they had ram. Sure. There's the Gates Ablaze. We'll sack. And yeah, I'm just gonna play out a Johnny here. Don't want to return a creature, or I'll take a Johnny. 2 or less. What's gonna be more damage? It's probably just returning the creature. Well, they're at 4 cards. Let's return the creature. Getting Dauntless is pretty nice.
I understand you are in need of support.
Alright. So get back Dauntless.
You can still fight.
This worked, right? Yeah, okay. So we can give Sky Marcher's Aspirant indestructible now. And then next turn we'll start to grow it. There's the Ram. We have Tribunal for that. So yeah, let's just Tribunal. Up, take a Johnny. And let's just put 2... Oh, it's just 1 on each. Okay, so.
Strength is born
And... Well, may as well play the land. Let's... Yeah, we get Ascendancy, sure. Smash it. And let's see if they have the Angel. Just a Gates Ablaze, sure. We'll sack. I could minus a Johnny here, again. I think I'm going to. Having Dauntless, in case they have another Gates Ablaze, seems a bit better. Then I could just, like, hard cast Loxodon. Sure, I guess that's the play. So, return Dauntless again.
There's more work to do.
Alternatively, I could just make a 1/1. Let's hard cast Dauntless. If they play Angel, this gets to swing through it. No, we're just gonna convoke 1 and pay the rest. Oh, I could have played a Johnny's Primate there. That was a bit of a mistake. I should have probably played the Johnny's Primate. They've already played 2 Gates Ablaze. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have played the Johnny's Primate. I'm very good at Magic. Dauntless Bodyguard, pretty good card, eh? Well, I'm glad I'm playing these with Johnny's in the May board. Our opponent even had the stones with 3 Gates Ablaze. Alright. Let's keep it going. One sec, sorry. And yeah, let's keep this too. We just keep keeping hands. Feels pretty good. Lead on Healer's Hawk. Get to play turn 2 Primate. Sure. Smash. Okay, Esper. They have the removal spell for Primate. They do. That's fine. We have History, which is a great card here. Very good against Esper. And Smash. So they're gonna need something like a Kaya's Wrath. Oh, Mortify. That tells me they don't have Kaya's Wrath. I'm just gonna play Marshall and get in the damage while I can. And even if they do have Kaya's Wrath, I have a fine follow-up. Godless Shrine tapped, sure. So if I just play a Johnny's Primate, put them down to 10. I want to make sure I have lethal next turn. Put them down to 10, then have 7 down to 4. Don't have lethal. But if I play both these Vanguards, I do. Sketchy spot. Alright, let's do it. Let's go for lethal. If they have the Kaya's Wrath, that's just game. But it doesn't feel like they have it. Just by the way they've played this, so if they top deck it, sure. Or if they played in a way to try to represent that they don't have it, they did get us. So let's see what they got. Hovering over their mana. Shocking themselves. Just a Teferi. Okay.
Trust me, you'll thank me later.
So are they minusing or? Yep.
Reverse.
Well, let's top deck something. Nope. Okay, okay. Well. We can swing at our opponent 6-7, put them down to 1. Well, I guess that means we'll just kill the Teferi. And put our opponent down to 2, turning off untapped Shock Lens. Yeah. Killing Teferi seems worth it. Alright, go ahead. Did they find a Wrath? No. Alright. So we're 5-1. And yeah, we're just gonna keep grinding it out in best of 1. Get to play a lot more matches this way. Yeah, I'll keep this end. Hopefully they're on like mono red or something. Hey! Fanatical Firebrand, a little more annoying. Because it can just answer our Healer's Hawk a little easier, but that's fine. We still have turn 2 Healer's Hawk, Dauntless on the Healer's Hawk. And we have the mana for a Johnny. So that's nice. Gotta assume they're just killing Healer's Hawk here. Yep. They could technically shock it instead if they want to keep the creature. That might represent more damage. But if they shock it instead and attack, we're really going to punish that play by sticking a Healer's Hawk. Okay, they do attack. Well, I am obviously just going to attack first, make them use their shock. Whoa, it connects. Didn't expect that. Well, let's play another Healer's Hawk. Oh, they could have... Maybe they have Chain Whirler. They're trying to play into that. Well, if they have Chain Whirler, I'm playing out either way. They do have a 1 mana play, so looks like it's going to be Chain Whirler. Alright. Dauntless resolves. See if they want to shock, untap, Chain Whirler us. Chain Whirler seems like the only way Mono Red really wins this matchup. So we'll need something good to go with this Legion's landing next turn. Oh, it's just a Wizard's Lightning. Interesting. Alright. Bring on the pain. They need to have land Chain Whirler, and there are 4 cards here, so if they don't have that, we're still in pretty fine shape. Wow, they don't. Okay. Not even a land? Whoa, they're attacking. Well, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I think I have to play the Legion's Landing. Do they hit the land? Doesn't look like it. So the Sejani's looking pretty damn good. Counter on the Steamkin. They're really trying to race us here. Okay, do they have like a shock or something? Maybe another Wizard's Lightning. Makes sense. More lands is a little less than ideal. So they can shock and firebrand the other one. Maybe I just go to combat. That way I can... if they don't have shock though, it's so good for me. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the Ajani. See if they do a response to the Ajani. Okay. I think I still need to uptick. Minusing and getting Dauntless doesn't feel like enough. Like we just lose the Ajani then. So let's uptick on... I guess it's still just both... Well, alright, fine. Uptick like that. See what they got. Yeah, this is an unfortunate game to lose. They do target the token though, so we get to get in for another point, or we could keep a Johnny alive. This doesn't feel like a winning game though. Just chumping. Yeah, let's gain the life. But yeah, definitely a shame to lose this matchup because I think our deck is really geared to beat mono red. But I mean, still a good deck. They obviously have a lot of clean answers to our creatures, so it could go either way. And yeah, they got us. Take a draw, but mono white doesn't have a way to win from this far behind, and concede. We had 3 lifelink creatures, and they didn't even manage to cast Chain Whirler in time, but they still got us. So that's a bummer, but okay. We did draw a lot of lands. And Ajani isn't really what you want in that matchup. I think I still like the Ajanis in the main though. Gives the deck a little more play against board wipes, CTC. Like you saw against Gates, I just got to keep recurring Dauntless, which was sick. Opponent on the play. This is a keep. Okay, well, let's find out if last game was a fluke or not. These 2 Conclave Tribunals aren't looking too great. Okay, take one. Ooh. Oh, they hit their land. And is it just another creature? No. Alright, I'm just gonna play Johnny's Primate. Yeah, they do have the shock, it looks like. Or at least they have something. Could be Wizard's Lightning, yeah. Okay. Kills the Primate. Which makes sense. But it does gain its life. Do they have the Chain Whirler? Ooh. Yeah, this matchup really comes down to if they draw Chain Whirler, doesn't it? I mean, last game it didn't, but it was close. Yikes. I guess it's still the Marshal. Pass the turn. So they can resolve... we'll see what they do. Still at a pretty high life total. We really need to draw a creature next turn, though. Maybe I should only be on 3 Conclave Tribunals. It's very bad against mono red. So does that mean they just have shock? If it is shock, am I fine with them using it like this? So they need to have like, they do have Experimental Frenzy. Or did that get exiled? Sorry, it got exiled. Alright. We have the Conclave Tribunal for Chain Whirler. Oh, it's another Chain Whirler? Okay. Well, let's just Conclave Tribunal that. Get rid of one of them. Definitely need a creature next turn, though. So, come on, deck. You can do it. Fire Shadow. Alright. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. Exile another Chain Whirler. Maybe 20 lands is just incorrect for this deck. Could be. Just gonna shock it. Okay. Yeah, we're in pretty bad shape. Lifelinker? Wow. Well, hitting your 6th land on turn 6 in the 20 land deck isn't exactly the plan, and we're just dead here. Yikes. 2 losses to mono red with the Lifelinkers drawn. Both games did seem like I flooded pretty hard though. Like, I don't know if 20 lands is just incorrect, but even if it isn't correct, like, drawing that many lands is pretty absurd. But such is Magic. So I still don't know what to think of the matchup. I feel like it's very good. We have a lot of Lifelinkers. Chain Whirler, quite good against us, but we also have ways to get out of reach of Chain Whirler. We haven't been drawing these beauties, Penetrated Loxodon, so... Now we are. Probably not against mono red. But oh well. And if we are, we're fine too. Against mono whites, okay. Well, let's just get down to Johnny's Primate. Glad we were on the play this game. Drawing a land next turn would be nice. blue whites. Okay. Sure. Drew the land. Very bueno. You know what? I'm actually fine offering this trade. Have to trade off their whole board. We end up on cards. And we're still growing a Primate. And we also have Penetrated Loxodon, so yeah, this works for me. Yep. Primate grows. Seems fine. So stuff like Deputy would be pretty annoying here. Sure. Sure. Another Loxodon isn't exactly what we're looking for. Oh, I guess we'll cast it. Does get to block. Are they gonna attack to flip? They are. Makes sense. I'll let an Aspirant still. Land is fine. So do I want to just start activating a Danto myself? I feel like I do, so let's just go to combat. Smash with the boys. So they can make a 1/1 to chump. We're growing Primate. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good spot for us. And I'll just make a 1/1, then I can penetrate it next turn. Okay. Take 6, grow our Primate. Go. Marshall's a good one. But I think they just have to keep back on defense at this point. Yep. So we will make a 1/1. And interesting. I guess I just make a 1/1 then pump the team. Yeah, seems fine. I could also swing with Primate to offer the trade. Maybe 1, 2, 3. So I can't go Loxodon, Loxodon. Yeah, we'll just play a free Loxodon. This seems fine. Okay. Adanto won't be doing it. They attack. Okay. It's their only creature with 3 power, so that lets us do a few more attacks. Don't know if that was a good attack for our opponent there. And I guess I can start attacking. Maybe I want to do one more round of vampires. Let's swing like this. Yeah, let's just swing like this. Seems... Well, we'll swing a Lockstone too, sure. Seems fine. So get some more 2/2s. Pride Mate is going to be huge. Just double blocking our 3/3, sure. And do they just let 9 through? Yeah. So they take 5 total. And yeah, let's just play another Loxodon. What's going on? Oh, our opponent was just thinking about it. Okay. And we'll start smashing with everybody next turn. Ooh, they have Pride Mate as well. Very nice. Still getting in with Aspirant. Don't know if that's just them conceding or what, but doesn't seem like a great move here, opponent. I'm pretty fine attacking with everyone, I think. Maybe I keep back the 2/2. Okay, let's actually think about this. They make another 2/2. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I'm swinging with 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gaining 4. So they're 14. I just think them blocking this with Pride Mate is just too easy of a block. Yeah, let's attack like this. Like, they either block our 2/2 with Pride Mate or Benelish Marshal, and neither result is great for us. Yep. So they could draw a Deputy of Detention and eat our Lockstones, which would be kind of a disaster. That feels like the only way they're really going to get back into this game. Oh, they just miscounted and died? Well, that works for me. Oh, whoops, I saw their life go to 0. I thought the way lifelink worked on Arena was a bit different. But sure. I thought it like happened at the same time, so we wouldn't actually see their life go to 0. Got my hopes up. Alright, do they draw the Deputy? I guess they can't Deputy and a Danto, so maybe they're dead either way. It's close at least. Dovin. Okay.
Let's add this battle
Get a
to your
Thopter and they
record
gain a
of
life.
bad decisions. This is just a small example of my genius.
Are they attacking? Surely they're not attacking now. Okay. And yep, let's make a 1/1. And nice. Nice and clean. Smash face. Arena is just jank. Six, 3. Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. I keep losing to mono red with this like mono white life gain deck. Maybe I just suck. Alright. Opponent molds, we'll keep. Gates, okay. Well, go for more damage. Hopefully we draw a Dauntless Bodyguard, that's kind of our best card against Gates. Mono red is really good. Don't know what our opponent's playing actually. Okay, it is just Gates. Oh, alright. They shouldn't have untapped red mana next turn, so we're just going balls to the wall. Yeah, I'm just doing best of one right now. 4/4 Ram. Well, this sucks, but I think we just have to make him not have Gates Ablaze. Do want to offer this trade? Not trade, but they just eat it. Otherwise, they're just... Alright, fine. We'll do it. We get to flip our Legion's Landing this way. Goodbye, Sky Marchers. And yeah, we're just all in. Yeah, I've joined the enemies. Not playing real best of threes anymore. I just want to go fast, see how high in the ranks I can get. Okay. Well, we don't really care about that. Let's just draw another Benelish Marshal, please. Vigilance is so busted. I could have double blocked there. Might have been correct. Smash. Which one I want to keep? Yep. Yeah, I agree. Pridemate's pretty big too. Doesn't die to Gates Ablaze. It will trade with their Ram though, which is kind of shitty. Oh, they just... Oh, it's open the gates? Sure. Okay. Draw a card. There's the Gates Ablaze, sure. I do think they offer the trade, yeah, makes sense. No blocks. That's a good draw. Let me just count real quick. 1, 2, 3. I can make a dude. No, I'm one short from getting to attack as well, and I do want to attack here. So we can't get lethal this turn. 3, 4, 5. Next turn they can. Gates Ablaze the Johnny's Pridemate. Alright, well, I just have to do this. 3. I could tap my Johnny's. I could tap my token, I guess. And I just get in for 5. Alright, let's do that actually. Then we get to swing through a Gatebreaker Ram for lethal next turn. I think this is actually better. Since we can't play around Gates Ablaze either way, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Yeah, maybe chopping a token would have been better. Although we're still in the same position, basically. Now it's the same thing, right? Because the token could just attack on our turn. We wanted to make sure we had enough creatures for, like, Vanguard and shit. Although I guess we would either way. Colossus, that's not gonna do it. They got the Gates of Blaze. Banefire. That's cute. I mean, yeah, I guess I just trade off the Pride Mate. So we'll make a bunch of 1/1s. Oh, sorry, I'm not flipping it either way. I didn't need to do that. That was very bad. Oh god, that was really bad. Alright, well, we're still making the attack. Don't know what went on through my head there. I was like, oh yeah, I should play the landing, then I can flip it and activate it again. Well, see if they find another Gates Ablaze. Like, that play was only really bad if it's Gates Ablaze. And I'm getting a phone call, so I'll be playing but not talking. Bad against this too. Crap. Jellyfish is a good card. None of these creatures really do anything. I could swing with everything and just make another 1/1. That puts them down to 2. Ah, that doesn't feel very good. I feel like I meant to just pass. I could also just a Johnny minus. You know what? Let's just go for that. -2. We'll take the creature that flies.
We still need you.
There's gifts. What else you got? Shimmer. Okay. Clenching. Did they get there? Probably should have shimmered before casting the Gifts of Paradise. Just another guild summit. Okay. They mistapped as well. So that's nice. And they are attacking.
I wish you only the best.
Alright, well, we have outs now. Oh, never mind. We have no outs. I guess we just have to play the Sky Marcher Aspirant, make a token, and pray. They need to whiff entirely on everything. Not a great spot. Oh yeah, Plaza is so good. Their land drops gating them life too isn't a great start for us. Fuck. So does Marshall even do it here? Oh, sure fucking doesn't. We're dead. Ooh. Gates is so good. Got them down to 1. I wonder if I punted. Well, there hasn't been a single game with this mono white deck in a while that I haven't hit like my 6th land drop. So that's kind of a bummer. They take 2. Yeah, no, that does nothing for us, so we'll go ahead, keep passing the turn, and then just die in 1 attack to our opponent, which I think is happening right now. Do they find the line? Alright, well played, opponent, well played. Yeah, you really need Dauntless in that matchup. Wow, started out at 5-1 and just fell off. That's really disappointing. I mean, that's best of 1. Maybe I should be playing best of 3 with this deck. It's still really good in best of 3. I'll think about that later. Don't want to get a sideboard really for now. Like, its best of 3 would still be going a lot faster than Jelly Girls. Oh, well that's really good here. Sure, just go for indestructible. No, no, oh my god. What the hell just happened? Holy fuck. That was a horrible misclick. That's like a game losing misclick. I could have just locked it on to next turn. Yeah, I mean, I deserve to lose this game now. That was fucking awful. Oh my god. Can't even locks it on now. Lovely. Yeah, man, we'll just pass the turn. God, that was bad. Playing on a digital platform sometimes is just the absolute worst. I've had worse misclicks though. I mean, it's not like the stakes here are very high, at least. Just just shame. Only thing I lose is my pride. Do they have a Loxodon? Nope. Sure. This is interesting. 5. I can Loxodon here. Or I could Marshall. This feels like a pretty good spot to Loxodon. Yeah, let's just Loxodon. Don't know if I want counters on everything. Whatever. Let's go counters on everything. Pump the squad. I'm gonna go with Klutz instead of sucking. Sure. Wonder if I should be playing more Unbreakable Formations main board. I do like that card a lot. I could play like 2 or 3 instead of History. Dauntless, sure. Oh, let's just swing with our flyers. Yeah, I think I am gonna play. I'm gonna get more Unbreakable Formations in. That card's so good. Sure. Holy fuck. For instance. Jesus Christ. I'm like basically just dead here. Well, we get to block Tithe Taker. I mean, I'm not blocking anything else. I can just gain the life back by swinging with my vampire. Loxodon does not help here. Yeah, we're like just dead. Brutal. Formation is a good card. Goddamn. Yeah, can't really swing with that, can we? Alright. Yeah, we needed to draw like Benelish Marshall or something there. A Johnny. Loxodon is just the opposite of what we're wanting, because we have to tap our creatures to cast it. Okay, opponent just lets it all in. I guess I'll just tap the Marshall. Surprised they didn't just trade off with our life-linking vampire there. Wonder how many Unbreakable Formations they're running. Okay. It's passing. Well, that's pretty good for us. Well, at this point, let's just smash with the flyers. I assume they trade off. No. Interesting. Alright, well their plan is to just alpha us back next turn. Hopefully they don't fucking draw another Unbreakable Formation. Although Benelish Marshall would still be pretty bad for us. Tithe Taker, not too bad. Alright, they have a big scary board state. Not very good attack still though. So we'll... actually one sec, I need to think about blocks a bit, don't I? Maybe I just want to kill their lifelinkers. So this is currently 3, 7 getting through, I believe. And I'm gaining 3. Alright, sure, I like these blocks. Okay. Opponent likes those blocks too. Well, disaster start to that game, so it feels nice to win. Didn't even get to see what I got there. Clicked too fast. I'm not getting the unbreakable formations now. I will get them though. Next sesh, I will have them. Is it mono blue? Mono blue's a pretty great matchup, so hopefully it is. I think I'm still fine playing a Dauntless. Is it Drake, so I do want to save them. Alright, let's just play the Vanguard, whatever. Okay, it is mono blue. Yeah, we'll just play at our Dirtles. Protect the Sky March Aspirants, since that can block a flyer later on. Okay, see what they have. A Djinn. Well, let's draw land and Conclave Tribunal that, please. No land. I can still Tribunal though. Which I think is fine. Yeah, let's do it. We'll still gain a life. Alright. Just another Djinn, sure. Our Primate will get to attack through that now. We'd still like to draw land. We don't. Interesting. What should I Dauntless on? Primate's able to just straight up attack through Djinn. Maybe it's just on another Sky March Aspirant? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still don't have... I'm still not ascended. Okay, maybe I just Dauntless on the Primate. Gain a life. Pretty sure I can only attack with Primate here. They have a pretty easy block otherwise. Okay, then hopefully we draw a land next turn. Or at least something we can cast so we can turn on Ascendancy. Opponent cracks back for 5. That seems a little sketchy. Maybe they have the Merfolk. Oh, are they reconsidering? They are. Okay, take 2. And they miss on lands. Wow. Sucks to suck. We don't hit Benelish Marshal, but we are going to just alpha them now. Oh, right, they can Spell Pierce. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, still a pretty fine spot to alpha. Smash. Yep. Goes to 1. And Mono Blue can't really come back from spots like this. Sure. Let's just auto pass. Got the Merfolk. They do. So I have 3, 4, 5 blockers. Got 4 attackers. 1 gets 8. We don't really need to attack here, do we? No attacks. Let's play a Healer's Hawk. Go for it next turn. Curious is fine. So the only cards we really care about here is another Merfolk. I say there's no way for Mono Blue to get out of this, but if they just pound out a bunch of Merfolk Tricksters in a row, we could be in trouble. Well, let's see if this resolves. It is resolving. So I do think that means I Alpha Strike. And we got City's Blessing too, which is relevant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4. We've got 5 blockers. Yeah, I mean, let's just smash in. Everything has to trade with everything besides Djinn eating something. So, works for me. Flipping is nice too. And I mean, I'm just going to take trades all around. Okay. Are they gonna attack? No. I respect it. Seemed like a sketchy spot to attack. We're just gonna get down history. No attacks. Gets in for 1. That's interesting. They must have the 3rd Merfolk, right? Maybe not. Do I want to play anything yet? I mean, they do need to double block Primate for it to die. Oh, right, they could have Dive Down. Well, let's just play the Marshal. So if they have Dive Down, they're eating something, keeping their creature, and they have to block with Storm Taper, so they do lose a creature. That doesn't seem like a super stellar trade for me, so I'll just wait till this history goes off. And do I want to play any of these? I guess I'll play the Legion's Landing, see if this resolves. doesn't. Let's play the Sky Marchers. And yeah, we're just smashing in. You dead, opponent? Not quite. Yes, quite. Okay. Eight four. See if we can get back in the top 1,000. Then I'm gonna stop for a bit, edit the deck a bit. I wonder if Unbreakable formation is actually just better than a Johnny in best of one. Like a Johnny's good against the control decks, but so is Unbreakable. Stops their board wipes. This hand is slow, and I'm on the draw. I'm gonna try it. It's got lands and a Johnny. I love that card, but probably meant to be a mole. Okay. Llanowar Elf, not a great sign. Branchwalkers, that card's not very good. Not very good on turn 2 when they lead on Llanowar Elf, I should say. Loxodons aren't exactly what we want. I do tend to draw Loxodon in every run out that I don't want to play Loxodon. It's still meant to be a 4 of, I assume, though. Alright, well. Marshall. Smash. Go. Do they hit the swamp? They do. Sure. That makes sense. Guess I just locks it on here. Carney T. Sure. I still don't know if a Johnny is what I want to be doing here. So I could. I think I'm just gonna play a big Loxodon. That could hurt though. If they remove the Loxodon, they can swing in for 11. I think it's fine. I really want my this Loxodon to be an X6. Marshall, I'll be able to like play a Johnny and pump it. So yeah, let's just go for it. The removing Loxodon over Benelish Marshall is not the worst news for me anyway. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they gain 2. No blocks. Ooh, a Johnny. Let's just play a Johnny here.
It is good to see you.
Start pumping up our creatures. Ooh, the crap is this to? Spicy. Okay. They have another Vraska's Contempt. Maybe I meant to just Conclave Tribunal this, or another creature dies. That could hurt quite a bit. I can Legion's Landing, Benelish Marshal, Tribunal, keep open, tap, 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 tap. I'm only keeping open Loxodon. That's a little sketchy. Could also just a Johnny again. Let's go for the Marshal. And I guess I can attack. Maybe I wait a turn though. Let's see, I attack, then they have double block there. Yeah, my life is a little low. Let's wait a turn on that. We're so close to getting to have this board stabilized with an Ajani in play that I think attacking is a bit too risky. Ass trophy, sure. Well, they still don't really have any good attacks. I think I'm just gonna Conclave Tribunal, honestly. Getting down a Johnny and, well, maybe I meant to play around Fine Finality. A Johnny does play around Fine Finality a little more. This is another creature. Okay, it actually doesn't. So Conclave plays around Fine Finality more. But a Johnny's just better for us in general. So I'm gonna go with a Johnny, and then I'll Conclave next turn. I could also minus a Johnny here.
Our kinship
We'll uptick.
ensures our victory.
And maybe we want the Sky Marchers will be dying either way. Let's make Loxodon a 6/6
Be strong.
and pass the turn. Okay, so we need to dodge Fine Finality, which we do. And we'll have Conclave next turn. Okay. Obviously blocking. And I think I may as well block with both, right? They just have Memorial. Yeah, I'll block with both. They shouldn't have played their land there. I might not have blocked like this. So, works for me. We gain back a little life. Basically the life that we'll be losing. Okay. Carnage isn't even that good here, so surprised they're returning it. Yeah, now we just get to start smashing now. Uptick on our flyers, I guess. Well, if I uptick on a Johnny's Primate 4, then it doesn't die to Fine Finality. Sure, it works for me.
See in yourself what I see in you.
I don't really need to Conclave anymore, right? I mean, I can. Oh, sorry, this has reach. Alright, well, either way, I'm definitely not Conclave Tribunaling now. But it has Death Touch, so I should have done that pre-combat, but this is fine. Maybe I should have also flipped this Legion's Landing. Alright, whatever. Pass the turn. We're still having a Johnny ticking up. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Finality would kill my Primate. I had the Benelish. Yeah, like, if they Finality there, it's just really not the end of the world for me. A Johnny would just be ulting, basically. So, it would have been hard to find a way to lose that game. Not that I didn't try, but... No, I didn't try hard enough to lose. Okay, we'll keep this. Good hand, good hand. And I'm on the play. Fucking sweet. Opponent mauls. I'm gonna lead on Legion's Landing still. Might be incorrect. Dauntless is just so good though. Okay, keep our Sky Marchers alive. Yeah, this is a pretty sick draw. They don't have shock, this is going to be absolutely disgusting. So I could Benelish or just History right now. History kind of walks into Spell Pierce. But it's a lot better if it resolves. Alright, I'm fine just Historying here. If they have the Spell Pierce, sure. Okay, opponent just has nothing, so they are in pretty bad shape. And we'll just play another Dauntless. I guess protect the Knights. Could have protected my other Dauntless, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it was a pretty good draw. Okay. Finally back on the board. 10-4. And see if we can get top 1,000 though, and then I'll stop. So I'm Mythic number 1155. Finally ranked again. And yeah, we'll keep this. If it's mono blue, that's pretty good news. Lead on Healer's Hawk, then we can just play Primate next turn. Okay. I love a Johnny's Primate. I think I'm happy with it over a Danto's Vanguard in this list. Still don't know if that's correct or not, but I'm happy. So what do I want to try to run into a counter? I guess a Vanguard. See what they got. If it's just counter, put a counter. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I think I'm just gonna cast Pridemate here still. Although not casting it plays around the Essence Capture a little better. So I could also just go to combat and then cast a Johnny's Pridemate. Let's do that. See if their play is to Merfolk Trickster or something. So if I just cast a Primate, they get to counter it, put a counter on their Petromander. That's not great for me. It's just blink of an eye. Okay. Well, I'll still offer the trade, I guess. Petromander, still a win con for them later in the game. And yeah, just get down Primate. Sure. Yeah, this is such a good matchup. The more that I sing the praises of this matchup, though, the more likely I am to lose. Storm Tamer, sure. That's a good drop. Opponent can't have a counter, so we're just gonna play everything. Dauntless. And another Vanguard. Pretty gross. Triggers. And smash. Alright. Things going well again. We had a great start, a bad middle of the line, and looks like we're finishing good. Cool. Alright. So, one more game, and you know what, if I lose the next one, maybe I'll just stop either way. I need a break. And we're pretty close to top 1000 anyway, so 1047. Ooh. Why does this have to have a Johnny? Makes me want to keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I don't. This is likely a mall. I bet if someone more mono white savvy talked to me, they'd tell me why the fuck would you keep this? The kitty. Damn you, kitty. You baited me. Yeah, I should have mulled. Alright. Bring the pain. Legion's landing of our own would be nice. Obviously no blocks. Well. Locks it on. Might be a card eventually. We do get to cast it next turn, I guess, but they're gonna have a flipped landing. Let's see what they have. Tithe Taker, not a very good card. In this matchup especially. Yeah, no blocks. I've just gotta cast Locks it on next turn. Yep. And, well, see what happens. Don't have any lifelink creatures yet. We would have rather the Sky Marchers be a Healer's Hawk. I feel like I played against Alucard today. I don't quite remember though. Okay, they're just bashing with the team, sure. Yeah, I'll just block the lifelinker, I guess. Yeah, sure. Hopefully we draw a lifelinker of our own. Still don't have Ascendancy, which is awkward. I think I still a Johnny though. Alright, let's a Johnny. We need to dodge something that pumps our opponent's creatures. And yeah, we'll just get a counter on both our aspirants.
You are capable of more than you assume.
Alright. We gotta dodge Benelish Marshal, Formation. They have a lot of good cards here. History, honestly, not the scariest, but they are gonna get a good attack in, so we need to draw something good. Basically anything but Penetrated Loxodon. Okay, that's fine. This is already on one. And I guess we just Dauntless Bodyguard. This one is already targeted, right? Can't really tell which one is targeted. I think it's this Sky Marcher's Aspirant. Yeah. Okay, so we'll target the 4/3 one. and their knights are going to be growing huge. It's just +2/+1, right? So we'll target this Sky Marcher's Aspirant and this Dauntless Bodyguard.
Look how far you have come.
Alright. I haven't mathed. Are we dead? It's a pretty damn big attack. Maybe I was meant to put a counter on the Loxodon. I just wanted to be able to block with this Sky Marcher's Aspirant. Holy fuck. What the hell? So I'm actually not too big on history, but when you draw multiples like this, it's pretty good. So they're able to swing with 4 of them? Holy shit. They're not even attacking. Wow. Interesting. Oh, hello. That's a pretty good draw. I feel like I meant to just do that, but I could go for the Goozle on their turn. They're going to be swinging with 3, 4, 5. And then I get to block. I get to block all 5 of them and keep my creatures. That might actually just be better. And then if they don't go for it, the next turn I can ult a Johnny. So yeah, let's just go for that actually. Counter on. Let's go another flyer. And another flyer.
I will lend you my strength.
Alright. Yeah, Unbreakable Formation was a great draw. So I was just thinking to myself, like, I feel like Unbreakable Formation's a better card than History, and now we're 1 Unbreakable versus 3 Histories. Who wins? They could still drop something really nasty like a Benelish Marshal, though. Opponent in the tank. Alright, do they go for it now? Smear match is messed up. I feel like Tithe Taker is just not a good card, especially in Best of 1. Like, Nexus is banned now. Why playing Tithe Taker? Best of 3, I can see it. Play against Nexus decks more. Wow, still not attacking. Interesting. There's their Marshal. Well, now we get to just ult a Johnny.
I brought some friends.
Play a Legion's Landing. And let's just pass again. No reason to attack. We're winning with the Johnny ult. This is a pretty weird game. I feel like there was a window where our opponent was meant to attack, but they didn't go for it. Okay, they have an Unbreakable Formation of their own. Fair enough. We will block everything. Oh, this is a mess. Oh god. What the fuck? Okay, block. 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 So that is just That's exactly 7 getting through to us. Oh, right, we got another blocker. And I guess those are the blocks. That's 3 getting through at us. Yeah. Cast my own Unbreakable. Wait, what? Oh my god, am I... Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. I got by Tightstaker after talking shit about it. That's so funny. Wow, that's really bad. Embarrassing. I deserve that. Alright, good game, opponent. I am fine to end the game this way. They have exactly lethal in the air, too. Brutal. Even if I had blocked a little different, I would have been fine, but I was just like, yeah, I'll just Unbreakable for motion. It's fine. Because if I blocked differently, I wouldn't be dead in the air. Can't beat Alucard too strong. Yeah, now you're right. I do think I beat him before, but he got revenge in a pretty gnarly way. Okay. Like, we're just dead, right? Well, they do swing with everything, but that doesn't matter. We're still just dead. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, we would have won. But woulda, shoulda, coulda, whatever. Well, we get to end on that one with a pretty beautiful punt. That was a nice one. Go open a punt pack. So funny that I was like just talking shit about Tightstaker. Why would you play that card in best of 1? I stand by my words. I could have easily played around it if I wasn't a donkey. Alright. So I'm gonna edit the deck real quick, get in another Unbreakable formation. Or am I out of wild cards? I think I'm actually just out of wild cards. Okay, I own enough Unbreakable formations, never mind. So I'm taking out a History of Benalia. I'm just not big on the card. And what are lists doing? Are they all playing 4 Lockstones? Seems to be pretty standard to be playing 4 Lockstones. So, what should I cut? Maybe it's just the Ajani. Play like 1 Ajani. Oh, some lists are actually playing 3 Benelish Marshal. That's interesting to me. Let me just take another look. Now, okay, so what I'm seeing is some are playing 4 Unbreakable formations, which might even just be better than Ajani. Do I have 4? I do. Well, Ajani was sweet, but maybe this is just a better plan. Yeah, I'm gonna try this list out. I'll have the deck list updated for next time. Lockstone's decent. It's been really awkward in the draws that I've had, but it does do things and stuff. Like, I keep on drawing multiples, and then at that point tapping your creatures is pretty bad. So maybe 3 is correct, but I don't know. Lockstone is widely played as a 4 of, so I probably won't get cute there. Anyway, I'll update the deck list for next time. I'm going to take a break, come back, probably not get blown out by Tithe Taker. That was a pretty glorious punt. Later.